Everybody, welcome back on the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Okay. So I think we're just going to do Hidden in Camp. We can't get close enough to make any meaningful raids here. I don't want to switch stuff. Right there. Hold up. I guess that's fine. Okay, so I think here we really need to get the reduction time, the turn reduction time down. I think we just go for, I mean, these are basically free. So we might as well top that off, and then a couple of options here as far as like buildings go. Okay, so we are gonna finish these. What is this again? Okay, so that's for Gorble, that's the growth thing, and that's for that's Gorble. What is this? Oh yeah, for Bestigors. Okay. Anything else? You want to tack onto that? The cost reduction is not going to matter as much. We could get this melee one. Seems kind of important. I mean, we could get the cost reduction we need to, but that does cost growth. The melee has no cost. It's just straight up everything does more melee. It is expensive, but it is good. I guess we might as well grab that while we're at it. Over here, we kind of have to decide what we want to do. Getting some Sigors is probably a good thing. I don't know how many, and it is kind of expensive. I think with this one, we actually probably... It will slow down our horde growth, but I think getting the... getting this altar. I mean, we could get more call, like, through here, but since it's our main army, we can either go for the melee attack, which is also really big. This does give some extra money, too, so it does kind of start paying for itself, and you do get extra winds of magic. I mean, are we really going to hire Sigors right now, though? I mean, if I put 3 in an army, it's going to be 1,000 extra gold, and we're already almost at 2,000. So I think we have to go for Ruination and then upgrade it. The 10% or 20% reduction on units is huge, potentially. So it is going to take some growth off, but money is becoming a big thing, especially if we eventually want to get to Kozric. We're just not going to be able to do it unless we get the cost reduction. So And it's still like we're gonna still have quite a bit of growth, you know. We don't even need that much more. Like, what do we need, you know? And we can just hand off units from other people to him too. Once we get those, like we can make Minotaurs with him, and we can hand off Minotaurs over there if we need to. And then this guy, just upgrade this, I guess, is the easiest. Either that or this. I think just this. And then eventually, once we get this, I mean, we could grab... How cheap are the... Yeah, these are extremely cheap. Now, we could just wait until we get the axe ones, but... I mean, they're free to hire. So it's like, you might as well. And then we can just delete them and put some axe ones in there if we need to. Okay. So that's looking all good. We're waiting on him for a little bit on his upgrades. Now, does he have the turn reduction thing? Yes, he does have that. Okay. I mean, we could hire, if we wanted to, some Minotaurs with him, but we don't... I don't think we're going to need it money-wise right now. We could also hire Khosric, but how much growth? We are kind of interested in getting him all the way up here so we can get these Bulgors against Bretonia if we need to later on. Khosric comes in level 1 too, which just kind of sucks. I mean, you do get upkeep reduction for Bestigors. Recruitment cost doesn't matter, obviously. Hero rank. He has a couple of... I mean, he's a pretty good champ, too, but, like, 10 growth is a lot, you know? This is where, you know, once the growth gets up, once we get Khosric as well, once we spend 10 growth on him, that's where the Confederations will come in and be nice, because then you don't have to pay growth for the Lords. Although it will increase, like, the cost of all of these dark things eventually. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Once we get the really good ones, it's not going to matter as much. Global recruitment probably doesn't matter. Research. Recruitment doesn't matter. Capacity could matter. We've looked at those before. Ambush, but a lot of our stuff are just going to be sieging towns. So yeah, we just about got most of the good stuff. We could get a follower for horde growth, but we already have a lot of horde growth. I don't think it's worth spending the dark energy on it. The 5 leadership... -5 leadership could be pretty legit, because we have so many leadership debuffs on him. And the -10 armor could be legit. That's a banner. Okay. I think we'll just chill on it though. Okay. Check the money real quick.
I'm in charge here. What you want? This is it. You caught me in a non-murdering mood. Zog off. We have watched for a long, long time, Finn. Curses! Come, challenge me. Challenge Glen Wars. I dare. So yes.
How many towns they have? He's got 3. Okay, so he's not doing amazingly. Scryer's kind of taking over the world. Now, they have lost several armies, though, I believe, because they were, like, top 3 in power. Now they've fallen off a bit. Oops. These guys don't like us too much. Sartosa's number 1 with 4 towns? Who are they at war? Okay, they're fighting border princes, I guess. We have to decide if we want to be friends with Sylvania or not. I guess not. We need to burn their stuff. Like, we gotta burn new towns. Okay. Oh, we can hire... Oh, we can't hire the Gorbul yet. Soon enough, we need more Gorbuls, which are gonna be like 500 apiece. So yeah, we gotta really get those costs down. I think with each one of these guys, we need to prioritize getting the... that cost building. Guess I'm getting... This one, I might... Well, the costs are already really low. Like, it's 700 something. But if we do want to put... Does he have the Gorbul with him? That is including the Gorbul. But if we eventually want to professionalize this a little bit more, maybe put a couple of Minotaurs in it or whatever.
No.
We need to get the costs under control. But we'll lower the growth. How... He has a lot of growth, like 40-something, 50-something. Yeah, I think we just got to go for the cost. As much as I would like to get the extra melee attack, we just got to get that cost under control. Okay. Wait, one more turn. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just a lot of positioning there. I think we have to transition into everybody gets the cost building and the melee building, and that's about where we are. Losing the growth does suck, but as we upgrade the other places and get the, you know, you share all this horde growth. And as we start skilling that up, I think it should be a little bit better. We can also get growth off of some moon events if we really need it. I mean, growth is starting to become a thing. I mean, money is still kind of a thing, but, non-aggro. Yeah, they're kind of at war with my enemies. I don't know. They have a border with Skaven. I don't want to get punked again by some of these changes. Yeah, greenskins are definitely taking everything over. Does that knock me out of the ability to... They didn't attack me, though. Are the Minotaurs wall breakers? I know Cygors are. Okay. No, it knocked me out. Pretty obnoxious, I think. Or did it? Did we get Pile of Flesh? And no, we did get Pile of Flesh, I think. Okay. Okay. I guess we either power up these Ungor Spearmen or we can power up the Chaos Spawn. I mean, the Ungor are pretty much free, and I think that's just what it's going to be in most armies. We're just going to have mostly those, even in his army, just because they're free. Pretty much.
Not possible.
With the setup that we have. Okay. It's like 16.
I cannot.
That's not even that much. Where? I don't know where the other guy went. Yeah, I think we can just siege him. If Balthazar's not there. And they don't have upgraded towers or anything. Yeah, I think we just siege him. That's what we're working with here. I don't know where Balthazar went, unless it's like an ambush, which is possible. Okay, we need to kick one of these. Well, presumably. Because we need him to lead the charge so that we get the extra 30 magic at the start. Oh wow, we could get a siege tower and a Beastmen siege tower. Or do we just want to run up the walls and kill him? I think we just run up the walls and kill him with all of our magic. That's it. Now, some of our units are going to get cut off. I think they have made it to where the lords come in. Hopefully, they bring in the worst units. I don't know. In the past, they have screwed me over with the Beastmen where, like, Minotaurs didn't come in. Like, my huge, you know, awesome units didn't make the cut. Because you can only have 40 units from each side on the field at any time. And then once some of your units run or die, then they get pushed. Or, like, the new ones come in, I mean to say. It's late at night. Yeah, that's what I think. Also, Malagor has the most elite units. Like, we want the Bestigors to get up there first. And Malagor really needs to be leading the charge. In most circumstances. Okay. So we'll just run up the walls here. The reinforcements can just run up the walls over here. Or actually, we can just run the walls over here. Oh, it's not even cannons. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? They're focus firing the hell out of me.
Grimdark! Uncles! Dark beasts! Greyherd! Darker Beastmen! Kagum! Nagubab! Bar!
Oh, come on, boys.
Chaos! Greyherd! Dargob Argof! Shaisaz! Whipshot! Full chaos!
Oh, that's why I had him misselected. Look at these birds. We're gonna try to tie those up.
Malagor! Northern ones! Undoors! Swordals! Fagudat! Ungors! Bar! Frequent Muni! Dark Island! Bar! Circle Harbor! First Taxi! Bar!
Let's get in the door. We should own the gate, right?
Cartel! Pass!
Where are they? Oh, they're all running. Okay, kill them all.
Beastmen! Arkansas! Galak Eye!
I mean, have one of these dudes just stay back, I guess. Everyone else needs to get moving and just beeline for their backline here so they don't just crush us.
Ango! Lux! Sayishak! Chaos Girth! Fast! Ball! Ball! Quindock! Bah! Beastmen!
Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. Running, 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 running. Oh, I don't think I hit those great swords with it. Did I hit it or did I not hit it? Whatever, we can hit it with that. Just run them all down. Just everybody get off the rafters and get into the town.
Dark beasts! Uncles! Faros Malagor! Bar! Cargum!
Okay, we did get control of this, finally. Alright. Just run past him. Who cares? The AI near these, I keep saying it over and over again. Like getting on and off of those walls, it's just such a pain. Why would you walk up the ladder when the door's open when I tell you to just go into the town? You just run through, just get onto these things. Pretty sure they're all broken now, alright, yeah. Malagor did take a couple of hits there, which is not great, but we can just drink a potion at the start of the next fight too, and that'll probably be alright. I haven't really rated that much. I mean, Cosric does get 100% to rating, and that's where you would think a lot of your money comes from, because you can get a lot of bonuses to rating, but you know, we're just mostly like every turn trying to burn towns. Malagor is almost to the point where, you know, if I get the 20% extra discount, then I could just pimp him out with some pretty high level stuff, and he could probably take towns by himself. Like Malagor, Gorbel. If we just throw like a couple of Minotaurs and some Cygors in there, like we could just give him an expensive army and then let the other two armies go and basically split them up to cover more ground faster. It'll obviously help in the campaign faster if I do that, but it is more dangerous if you split them up, obviously. But, okay, so with him, go with either hoofed heavyweights or the agile. I mean, we're already fast enough, I guess. I didn't see how well the spawn do, but almost certainly will not be using giants, so probably just go with hoofed heavyweights next. Yeah, I mean, getting the cost reduction on buildings is nice, but I think we're looking for combat effectiveness here. I thought we had 2 points saved up. Maybe not. Oh, we had that from last time. That's right. Okay, Gorbel. Retinue trainer, I think. Get everybody kind of leveling up a little bit, and Malagor. We could do Slug Skin, which I think is really good. Or we could save up and get the recruitment. I think just Slug Skin. We are losing 10% campaign movement range by not. So basically we can get 1 point for campaign movement range. Yeah, I think that's worth just for the weapon damage. Okay, Steingart has gates. I mean, we can run that down. I guess that's where we'll go next, or we'll try to get maybe Averheim next. The tier 5 fort is unnecessarily difficult to take, I think, so we might just skip that if we can. Alright, so we are kind of waiting on the growth a little bit more. So now we are getting a little bottlenecked on growth. Okay, we can hire a Gorbel. Yeah, we're pretty far away from the Gorbel stuff there. We do need to get a Bray Shaman leveled up and ready to go also. With Malagor, did we finish the Sigor building? We did not finish the Sigor building, so... Recruitment rank +2, so we could get 2 more ranks if we just wait a little bit and then get the Sigor building in a couple of turns. That's probably worth. But we can... I mean, the archers just really... I mean, I guess against human archers, they're maybe okay. I guess we'll just throw a few of them in there. Basically free. Yeah, getting this call to where, like, the recruitment is actually literally free on everything is so strong. And then... with this, so we need to get that up, too, soon. Got that, and now we need to get at least 1 more Gorbel, if not multiple Gorbels. Only rank 1 is pretty weak. If we get 2 of those, it's like 900. But we do have a lot of gold right now, and we do need to level these up. And we can't just sit around and not level them up. So I think we just go with that. Aggressive's pretty terrible buff. Perceptive's good, though. So maybe we'll wait on 1 or 2 of them. So we'll wait and see if we can get a better trait here in a second. And then we'll throw him into this army next turn. Six. I guess we're just waiting on Cursed Labyrinth here. Probably next. And he's already leveling up. He's hiring stuff. He can't do anything. Okay. I've already looked at all that. Alright. Okay, just looking. Skaven are getting all that. What is... Clan Wars is taking some stuff off of Greenskins, but not much. Kieran's grabbing a couple of things down south. I wish it would tell me like what has already been burned. I'm gonna have to try to remember it later on, because you have to burn new stuff. You can't just keep burning the same towns to meet the victory conditions. Right, I can't remember if you're supposed to raid for a certain amount. Also, you might have to raid for like 20,000. So we may have to just pause and just raid for a few turns once we get to like Reichland or some other like really rich territory. That dude got assassinated? God, well that's obnoxious. Like, actually dead? Critical success. Let me see. Yeah, I'm supposed to raid 20,000. So, I should be able to do that at some point. So we'll just hold off until we get to like the really rich place. Probably Reichland is going to be the richest, and then just power raid it. It's like 4 characters, and just for 4 or 5 turns, that should give us 20,000. Okay, Steingart needs to go down. Hopefully we can just auto-resolve this. I love it how I just like basically just burn everything. Like just constantly winning battles every single turn. But I never get enough Bray Herd. With this new system, you pretty much have to go hard on like using moon events. Basically moon events to get your rage up enough. Which isn't like that hard to do, it's just traditional, just killing everything just doesn't do it anymore. A lot of times. Okay, we'll throw them both down here just so they get experience. I may need to have Malagor like not be the person to do it so that I can upgrade some of his buildings here in a little bit. I don't think we have enough growth yet. We could upgrade that. So we could do a double header next turn. Get both of these. That'd be pretty solid. Okay. Why does he run so far away? Malagor. What did I get last time? It was a 1-point wonder, but I don't remember. Oh, slug skin. Okay. So we could get this so that we can hire stuff in 1 turn. So it would allow us to hire what? Spawn. Cygors, the Bestigors, all of those would be 1 turn if we do that. Or we can start getting hoofed heavyweights. And then try to get to Unrelenting Savagery, which is a massive buff. I think that's kind of what we need to be doing, probably. So it'd be 4, 5 turns to get to that. Yeah, the devotion I don't think is gonna be worth. Okay, let's do that. Just hoofed heavyweights. Okay, and then we're not gonna be able to take Oberheim. Okay, these guys, we can come back through here and kill them probably, but we might need to go for Oberheim first. So we could burrow under with him, or you actually don't have a dash stance, a march stance with Beastmen, which is kind of interesting, but... That's actively, like, really terrible. I guess this is not, like, the worst in the world, but... we kind of need to be leveling these guys up. That's horrible. Army upkeep is really important. I mean, he does do more damage, but the melee defense is kind of bad. We can put a potion on it, it'll be fine. I mean, we really just need to be leveling him up for the buffs. And we're getting a bunch of free kills. We're about to get a bunch of free kills on Empire over here. And we can just take the... we can probably branch off the smaller army to go pick up those. I guess we'll just go with that. After we take out Oberheim. We need to, like, a cleanup crew to just come back and retake stuff, and that does give you free kills, and we can use it to give us, like, growth on this guy. Okay, so we can either do probably just get the call. 5. I mean, this is 8 for this. Wait a couple more turns and upgrade these, I guess. So we don't super need the call right now. But getting this for the extra upkeep reduction and that, and getting all that snowballing is probably where we should be. Okay, so he can get a Wild Dragon Ogre too. Now, can these guys attack? They cannot attack walls. These can. Wall breaker. Okay. Malagor, yeah, they're just too much. We just don't need those right now. Okay, this and this. Any buildings? I think we're still waiting. Basically on 16. So it's going to be a few turns. Okay. I mean, we could raid also, but we're not getting any money for raiding. We'd get more horde growth, I guess. I guess if we're not replenishing, we should have hired one more unit there, just because why not? We can just dismiss it if we need to put the bull in there. I guess we could have raided just to get a little more horde growth. Hidden in camp, I guess, does bait them if, like, Oberheim wants to come down and try to occupy that place we just burned. Wow, Wow, they're offering me 8,000 to leave them alone. Jeez. I mean, they only have 3 properties right now. So, I mean, I could live, you know, I could probably get to the kill count without messing with them. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to turn that down. They are very scared of me knocking on their door. They have so many enemies already. They're like, please. Okay, sure. We'll have our evil alliance here. Our axis of evil. But, I mean, you don't even need the Bray Herd stuff. Half the time, I don't even want to wait on a siege, because you have to wait a turn for the Bray Herd to come up to reinforce you, so you can attack next turn. So you're kind of always waiting. If you're waiting on siege towers anyways, it's alright. Like, the Bray Herds will be a lot more useful when we start splitting these armies up, if we do that a little bit. It always gives you tired in battle. Which sort of sucks. This is just like a lesser version. Punishment, I mean... Getting the 125 Dark Devotion, that's basically like a free burn. Which is nice. A lot of these towns we are going to be taking the money because they're going to be pretty rich. Losing that horde growth is not really a big deal. I did see another Empire army sort of creeping up, so maybe I go with the replenishment. Losing 12 growth. There are still some Dark Devotion things that I want. We still need to get the big guy. And I'm not even sure if we need him. I'd almost rather have the Minotaurs most of the time. Probably the Bulgors. Even with them costing 30% more. The big guy does not cost any call, but really, you only need like 1 or 2 of those Minotaurs. That's like 6 call. It's not a huge deal. But there are a couple of other upgrades. The ambush thing would be nice. Probably, maybe. And we have such high replenishment anyways. I guess if we get busted up in a couple of fights, that may actually be useful. If we're just going to be fighting swarms of humans here. There's not going to be a lot of other places where I get the Dark Devotion, though, but we don't need that many more Dark Devotions. This is the safe one. I guess we'll go with this, because I just don't know. I just saw Empire rolling up, but I don't know how many different armies they have in here, so...
I'll ignore that. I'll ignore that.
Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's just like some new imagery here. Okay, so they did go for Faldorf. These guys did, so we can burn that. Oh, we're in hidden camps. They don't even see us, which is why they're so far out of position here.
Malagor.
I guess that does count as having walls, technically. Okay. Why are they even all the way over here?
All hail Honegrat. I will not obey. Absolutely not.
I mean, he's gonna run if we don't get the ambush. They're gonna run. So we could just knock out Malagor. Oh, they had this. Okay, I forgot. Wow, they have a lot of these properties. Had they? Is this Paravon? What? Why are they over here? How strong are they? Not very.
No.
Okay, so those guys are military allies, so we have to kind of be aware of that. Okay, yeah, we cannot take all that down yet. What is... Okay, so Henry's taking over everything up there. Alright. Wait, no, we need Malagor to go into hidden in camp. Because we need to finish off those buildings, or we need to upgrade those buildings with him. Okay. What? Frenzy. Are these already frenzied? I can't remember. What was I getting before? Was I getting... oh, the Fury of the Herd, yeah. Okay. Leadership. Slug scan, and then I think... Oh, I lost the followers when dude got assassinated too, which really sucks. Okay, let's make sure each of these guys have... Okay, so he's got a potion of toughness. I know he does. Remember if he does or not. No, he needs a potion of toughness. There we go. Make sure everybody's getting tough. Dough. These bonds now. Leadership size is nice. Research probably doesn't matter. Recruitment doesn't matter. Capacity doesn't matter yet. 10% cooldown on spells does matter. I mean, we'll get our spells like 4 seconds faster every time we cast them. Ambush could be pretty huge though. Especially for the smaller smaller guys, so. Alright, and then Malagor needs to go hidden in camp. Okay, yeah, we do need to hire something. Could get one of these guys. I mean, we're about to have a fairly serious fight here. I don't want to lose it because I'm being too greedy. I think that's fine, and we can hand that off to homeboy next door in a couple of turns if we need to. Okay. Him, and then upgrade those. Okay, then we're still waiting several turns on this. So we could raid and try to... I mean, the unit experience is not going to matter that much. I forgot that does generate Bestial Rage. Not that that's even relevant right now, but I think we just go hidden in camp and just see if they come hit us. We're not going to be in range to reinforce with them. We go in a normal ambush stance, though. Yeah, they lowered the ambush chance overall, and then you have more skills that can help you out with it. What is the skill that gives the ambush? It's not Ruination, is it, we don't have Ancient Cunning, do we? Ambush defense chance. I thought there was some skill that does it. Maybe not. So it's like you're ambusher, but you're not that great of an ambusher compared to, a lot of the other ambush factions. +5. Okay. Have we had a manual fight? Yeah, we did the siege. So we'll see if they come fight us, I'll do it. If not, we'll do next episode when we run them down. How did he get his own town plagued? I'm supposed to attack greenskins. Okay. Oh yeah, did we already get... So we got 10% movement speed there. Did we already get the call movement speed? Yeah. Or the, whatever movement speed, the dark energy movement speed?
Not likely.
Okay. Can we hit any of these towns comfortably? I don't think so. can hit Overheim. I mean, it's tier 5s. That one's going to be tricky. Can be done. It's going to be a little trickier. If we attack this, then it'll reinforce and pull that stuff out of the town. We could even get an ambush on them. But we'll start off with that next episode. So, anyways, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you next time.